Hello there and welcome again once more to Phil's workshop. Right, now then, hopefully you've had a look at my one for doing the lumberjack. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some wood in this lumberjack through its paces with the Titan plate of thickness in. Now, the type of wood I'm working with is that. Now that's even rougher than pallet wood, and it is rough. It is rough stuff. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to run it across the top of the planer. I'm not actually going to use the thickness aside this time round. I'm just going to run it over the top, just so we can see what happens with it. And that's how I've got one or two pieces that I'm going to run over. So if I move you back to there, hopefully, yeah, you can see that in working order, and then you can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. It's going to be a bit noisy, folks, so those of you that have got headphones on, I suggest that you turn them off. So first of all, on with that. On with that. Right, okay folksies, now then, I did say it was going to be noisy. I won't do that again to you, I only just did it this once. Now, you've seen these in play before. I would have thought there wouldn't have been as much mess underneath as what there is. Now, I haven't got my torch with me. No, it's in the house. I was going to show you underneath, but crikey, the amount that's underneath there is ridiculous, people, absolutely ridiculous. Didn't realise that's the way it was going to be, but hey ho. Now then, that piece of wood I showed you, that's how, yeah, I think you can see it from there, that's how it's turned out, and that was just off the top, and it's lovely. Now that's just how the wood is. That I could do some more and get that out. That's neither here nor there. But I'm well pleased with that. That looks like it's a face gone wrong, doesn't it? Hey dear. You know, considering the fact of how it was really rough. I'm well pleased with that. It's come out quite smooth. I think if I went over it another 2 or 3 times, it'd be even smoother. But I've not got no complaints with it. It's horrible rough wood, you know, and it is rough. Don't ask me what sort it is. I haven't got a clue. Someone's a friend of mine dropped off a big bunch of it, and I've been using it, but I've been not planing it down, but I've been sanding it down. But now I've got this, it's going to make it a lot easier. Yeah, and when you're using these 2 beasties, I will admit, folks, I should have had my ear defenders on, but I didn't. But yeah, you need ear defenders on. The planer thickness here, what can I say about that? It works. You know, there's no 2 ways about it. It works. At this moment in time, I'm quite pleased with it. Okay, there's a lot of rubbish underneath it, but nothing as the vacuum can't handle. You know, you can soon suck it up, and I would imagine there are a lot of it. I'm hoping, and what I'm just going to do now, I'm just going to have a look inside to see how much is actually clogged up, if any. Well, I can honestly say from the actual outlet, with having that BD 1200 on it, it has taken all of what it sent through there, except for what's come on the inside. Now, that I would suspect is due to how the shield is made underneath. I don't think that's anything else. It was sucking it well, because I tried this beforehand, and they're the pieces that I tried before, and that is lovely and smooth. Again, not through the thickness. You see, not through the thickness. None of that's through the thickness. That's just off the top. And I'm quite pleased with how it turns out. It gives it a different sort of look altogether. But as I say, that there was running through the what's name. Now here, if I turn you over, is exactly the same wood, and this has been done with a sander, and it looks totally different compared to that's gone through the Titan. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. I don't make high-end furniture, I don't make high-end stuff at all. I just get some bits of wood and stick them together and see what happens when it comes out. And if it works for me, that's all that matters. It works for me and I enjoy it. The other thing is, I want to go against again. I've used this a time or two, but this is the first time that it's been used with a different type of machinery, is the push stick. This is made by NEW, and it's got the guard that can go on either that side or that side. It's adjustable for when you're going on your table saw, for your thicknesses where you want to go, and it's also got a push at the bottom, so you can set that to whatever depth you want for help you pushing the wood through. There is the what's it called, the gripper. That's right. This is not the gripper, but it's a what's the name on the gripper. What could you say? You could say a rip-off, I suppose, of the gripper. But I'm not bothered. It works absolutely brilliant, and I must admit I feel a lot safer in using something like this than not using one, or using some of the push sticks. Push sticks are all right, but all you're doing is when you're pushing it through, all you're doing is just pushing on that piece of wood there. You've then got the whole of that there, which can come up and down. I've been lucky, it's not happened on me, but I know it has on quite a few people. But that works absolutely champion, you know. It feels safe and everything, and I can't recommend it enough. Great bit of kit, and as soon as finances provide, I'm going to get another one, because I mean that one cost me 25 quid I think, but I think now they're going up to about 35. So 35 quid, what's that to do? Okay, that's little bits and pieces. You'll see more of all the other kit as I start to use it a bit more. This is just a general run around of what it is. People wanted to see how things were and what I thought about them. So to sum up, the Titan planer thicknesser, yes, it is what it is. It's not perfect. You can't marry it up to something like the